pupils. Today I'm going to give you a quick breakdown of how we are going to do our tasks and how we're going to submit them on Google Classroom. First of all, you're going to have to go to Google Classroom, to your Afrikaans section, to classwork, where you normally find all your work. This is what you'll see. You'll notice that I've moved the Leesbegrip for today down to the bottom. So you are going to go into this week's work, and there you'll find three things. The first one is the video. Please watch the video first. If you click on this, you will find the YouTube video that you are actually busy looking at. So once you've looked at the video, you can go back to Classroom, and then for learners that are studying from home or working from home, this is your next document that you'll be opening up. That is your question paper. You'll see it looks a little bit dull on the screen at the moment because it's only scheduled to be released this morning at 8 o'clock. So you're going to open that. Learners at school, you don't have to worry about this because you've done it at school already. So you don't have to go into this. You have already done your little answer paper. You will find the following. This is your antwoordbladsy, your answer sheet for the people working from home. If you can print it, you can print it and fill it in and then glue it into your workbook, or you can just go to Leesbegrip in your workbook. On the left-hand side, kolom A, on the right-hand side, kolom B. You will notice that there's 20 questions. Your paper this morning will not use all of the questions here. You might just use 8 on the one side and 7 on the other side. So if you only use 8, then you can just put a cross next to the ones for me that you're not using. You're not losing marks, it's just because your test doesn't use all 20 of the questions. Once you've done that, you go back to Google Classroom, and then you are going to submit your answers over there. There's a little dot there because you'll notice when you submit it, there's a little circle where you can click inside and it will fill up the dot. This is where you submit your answers. So you'll now have your answer sheet with you, and you will click on Leesbegrip Stoets, submit answers, and there is the Google form that you will open. You will click on it, and it will open up a document for you where you are going to put your questions, your answers for your questions onto Google Forms. Once you've opened up, remember your name and surname. It's the first thing I ask, so please just type in your name and your surname for me. All your questions are going to look like this. So you're going to look at your answer sheet. Question number 1, if you said it was B, then you just go and click on B. Just remember, you can change your answer while you're working. So let's say, for instance, you thought you were looking at question 2 and it was actually 3. You can go back to the question and just go and click the right one. So let's say you clicked on C and it was wrong, and you go to B, just re-click it there for me. Just remember, when you get to the bottom of the test, go back up, double check your answers before you submit, because once you've submitted it, guys, you can't change any of your answers. People working working at school, please remember, you can't just change your answers as you feel like it, because I took a picture of your little sheet that you did at school, so you can't go and change your answers. Please remember, plak jou antwoordbladsy in, jou leesbegrip stoets, or leesbegrip part of your book, and then we know it's safe. Now for the little bonus for kids that watching the movie, I'm quickly just giving you a few clues. They also call them Easter eggs if you are into movies, and that has to do with the 2 things that you are doing today. First of all, the advertensie on page 122. You'll notice it's a mommy and her kids. Ek weet nie wat hulle wil hê nie, maar hulle wil dit nou hê. Weet means to know, and another clue for you, hê means to want. At the bottom of the ad, it gives you why, dankie tog vir nuwe sausie pasta, that is a product. Rooikou kom tot jou redding. Redding means to save, it saved the mother. Met 7 nuwe smaaklike rooikou sauces, sausie pastas. Perfect enige tyd, perfect anytime. Right at the bottom is a little line that says gedruk met toestemming. Gedruk means to be printed. They had to get permission. Toestemming is permission to actually use this product in the textbook. and they got it from the company called Mars Consumer Products Africa Pty Limited. That is the name of the company that owns the pasta sauces. Okay, then on the other side, page 123, we have a kwitansie. Remember, a kwitansie is a receipt when you go to the shops. Daar's items op die kwitansie, there's items. Wat by die winkel gekoop is, of 'n supermark, it means the same thing. Onthou, eie is onions. En 'n kassier is iemand wat by die til werk waar jy betaal, the person that works at the till. Goed, there is your little Easter eggs that's going to help you, and I hope it goes well. Good luck, guys and girls.